Sure.
Well, he said, I don't want to hit nothing if I can't hit you.
I ain't gonna lie.
I can't bite your yams.
I ain't gonna lie.
What the fuck is going on?
Look, South Philly niggas. You know what I mean? We eat that pussy. South Philly niggas eat that pussy. You hear? Fasto Asso, you know what I mean? South Philly niggas. Eat that twat.
Philadelphia niggas eat the pussy.
Yeah, Philadelphia niggas. Eat that pussy, here we go wrong. You know what he said?
If I ever bless Julie, you already know. They know I.
You know what he said? They go, ain't no combat. Ain't no fatigues. You know what they said? North Philly, South Philly. They both said no fatigues. Well, Cobbs wear fatigues. He strapped up. Strap up.
Oh my girl. Hey.
Oh, right.
Strap up.
Right. You strap up. Okay. These niggas is wrong.
No.
It's the podcast.
Yo, keep it being.
He tried it.
He tried it.
It's the podcast. Yo, we having a great fucking time tonight, cuz. We in here, cuz.
Yeah, what else you got up there?
Anything is possible. Yo, all right. Meek Mill said, Meek Mill made a statement the other day saying, women that ask for Chanel bags and Gucci bags and Prada bags for gifts, it's just stupid if you still paying rent, you on the bus, and you got
if you can, I think what he was trying to say that you shouldn't be asking for a bag that you can't afford.
Right.
And
I agree with you 100%. 100%.
Or you don't have.
Stop chasing fame when you are ordinary.
You got bills to pay. That bag ain't gonna get them lights on, Jay.
Right.
You better get your priorities.
You know what I mean? Look, I work with kids. You know what I mean? Kids talking about, I ate at the Bobby store. Sometimes I ask them, what you eat last night for dinner? Just to ask them. What, you know, and
that should blow your mind.
Yeah, I never asked
that should blow your mind.
Young boy said, I had the new John. The new spicy noodle, the spicy shrimp noodle, cup of noodles for dinner last night. The spicy new cup of noodles, shrimp. It was the spicy shrimp. It was the spicy shrimp.
I had the Master P Jones.
Oh, shit, the wrap snack.
With a bag of wrap snacks.
Oh, he got the new noodles.
He got noodles
out there.
Yeah. Salute the Master P.
He got the
noodles.
Salute the fucking Master P, yo. That nigga doing his thing for
and
black
I bet you shit gonna be in jail.
Good shit for Master P, cuz. Good shit. You know how much comment. Listen.
First of all, fucking people up. You see
first
the
of all,
noodles,
no.
the noodles
You know how
can
much
keep the
commissary
fucking plot. Like the nigga in the kitchen was like broke.
Yeah.
He used the fucking noodles to keep the shit. Like it's like
who?
He
you
definitely.
remember when I see that show on Instagram or some shit like
what he do?
that he like basically like how you can spackle like say like
oh yeah, he was making sculptures out of the noodles.
The noodles ain't good to go in. That shit ain't
that shit ain't
that shit, man.
Yeah, that shit.
Nigga Master P know that. He gonna eat all
But how
that
you know
shit.
if he got the
He
same
know
noodles?
that.
How you know he got the same noodles they using from Top Ramen?
Ooh.
How you know he got the same
special
noodles?
shit you think he going out his way?
How you know?
Get some more organic shit that's good for the
How
body.
you know?
And sell that shit for
Yeah.
$6 in a
You
bag.
don't know, bro. You don't know, bro.
You got the motherfucking Munyadis, the motherfucking sneaks.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm for Master P.
I'll get a pair of them Jones just because.
I'm not big on them noodles, man. Like, them noodles ain't healthy, man. They killing people, man. Shit giving our people diabetes.
Who they kill, bro?
Yo, them noodles. That's why niggas got diabetes in the hood.
I
They eat
ate
that
the
type
shit
shit.
out of them Jones.
High blood pressure.
Fuck noodles
High
up.
blood pressure.
First of all, I don't use a whole pack of seasoning. I only use a half a pack.
But the average nigga probably do. The average nigga probably using 2 packs of seasoning.
No.
I eat all that shit.
See, that's some fat shit.
All
Don't
that
get
shit.
me wrong, bro, and I'm a hypocrite right there because I still eat cheese and shit.
You put butter in the. See, if you put butter in the noodles and all that bullshit, see, you killing yourself. You gotta put butter in the noodles, a pack of cheese noodles. Come on.
I got cracks.
See, that's what I'm saying. No, that's the gel. See, I'm surprised because that's the gel mentality, bro. Get out of that. Get out of that. Eat your noodles. You only need a half a pack of seasoning. There's already enough seasoning in there.
But with the shorties though, like
back to the shorties.
My whole thing was, and I always believe this too. Don't ask no nigga for nothing that you can't buy.
That you can't buy yourself.
So he just went as far as the mention of Chanel bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. If you fucking with a nigga and you know your financial situation and y'all really like together He definitely need to be able to, you know, help you maintain what you got going on, or help
Well,
you.
that's if she's
Help
on
you
that
get
status.
your bag.
Help
If she
you
on
with
that
your
status.
rent.
Right.
Help you with a bill.
However,
But
right,
that's
Like, don't tell me you
material
live,
like a bag.
like your rent
Material.
$60 a month, and you know your electric bill $8 a month.
You want a
And
$4,500
you want a
bag.
$4,500. Come on, bitch. And you
Your
got
apartment ain't worth
you
it.
got a
Your
$20,000
bills for the next 6 months
parked
ain't
in the
worth
projects.
$4,500.
Like, come on, bitch.
Crazy,
Your
man.
bill for the next 6 months ain't $4,500.
I mean,
All right, now I got this next topic right here.
Okay.
Is a topic that all of y'all can comment on,
Okay.
not agree upon, but comment on.
Okay.
Now, there was a guy on Facebook who put a comment up. He said his wife, him and his wife is married, and they have kids together, and she have kids with another man. Now, he wants his son. Now, the baby father wants his son. The guy wants the husband's son to come with the other kids that's his to hang out or go for the weekend and spend the night. So, as a man, should you let your son go with your ex's husband to spend the night?
I mean, if I knew him, my son knew him all, and he got a nice rapport with each other, and my son liked him, and I feel like there's no threat. Why not? See, this nigga's caught in the ego, man. Why not?
I only say yeah
If someone
because
go, why not?
it's being done already on your side, on her side.
Well,
Listen. He's saying if my kid, like, put it on me.
Cause
If-
you
if
got a son.
You saying me. So my daughter, right? I got a daughter,
Right.
my baby mom. Now say you talking about say she married, right? Right? And my daughter's spending time with them, right?
No, say you had another son from another chick, and he wanted your son to come with your daughter and your other daughters and his kids to go for the weekend.
Oh.
So it's not
Once
just,
in a while, like, yeah, that's cool. Because they need to know their siblings. They need
but
to get to know their siblings.
but why
but
not?
how is that they siblings?
Because that's their stuff. Brothers. Whatever.
But they not together no more. That's his ex. That's your baby mom's
But then the
ex.
grandchildren, yeah, we gonna because we don't
We got
see
kids
God out
together,
of all the
right?
kids can't be
We got
around.
kids
You
together.
have a
Come
son
on, man.
by another woman.
So
You have a son by her.
So say
You and her have a son
say-
together,
say-
but she got kids by him, and he wants your son to come with the other kids.
Oh,
for the
with
weekend.
his kids.
No, with
My son
with
would
your
come.
kid,
Well,
with
my baby-
her kid,
is my baby mom
with your
gonna be
baby
there?
mom.
Is she gonna be there?
Your baby mom gonna be with. All right, your baby mom gonna be with you.
With me.
You and your baby mom have a kid together.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
And your baby mom and her ex has 2 kids together.
My baby mom
Right. And her ex has 2 kids
and
together.
her ex got a
Has 2
kid.
kids.
Okay.
Has 2 kids together.
2 kids together.
And they go with their dad for the weekend, but he wants your son to come with them for the weekend. Are you okay with that?
No.
Are you okay with that?
That's my situation now.
Are you okay with
That's
that?
my situation
Murray?
now.
I
It's
never seen
like,
a scenario
that's
like
my
that.
situation.
All right.
That's my situation now. Listen,
Let me explain. Let me explain
All right,
this.
listen.
Yours, you got a
I'm
son.
putting my
Right.
thing. Me and my baby mom got kids,
Okay.
right?
You got 2 kids.
Clearly.
She has another kid by somebody else.
So she has
So
three
she has
children.
3 children, right?
Mhm.
He wants.
Your son to go along, or your 2 children to go along with his other child.
No, he wants
No,
his
no,
son.
no.
Let's say Chris wants his
I
son.
want.
His son
I want
his son
the other baby dad's son, to
to
come
come
with
with
me.
him for the weekend.
For the weekend.
With the other 2 girls.
Now I'm gonna tell you that's by preference.
Would you
because
allow
I'm in
that?
that situation. I'm in that situation. Now I wouldn't take their brother with us anywhere.
Why should you?
I'm just saying.
That's-
It's by preference. Now, if their sisters say, "Hey, Dad, can we take our brother? We really want him to come," I'll take him.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, on that type time.
You feel me? You
Right,
feel me?
right.
But I'm not putting out there like, "Hey,
But
I'm taking the
that's-
girls. I'm taking the girls to the shorter weekend. You want?"
I'm taking them.
I'm
I'm taking them.
taking
I'm taking
some-
them. I'm taking them to Florida. I'm taking them to
I'm
Florida.
going to
I
Florida.
ain't
No,
gonna
I
lie.
wouldn't do that.
Right.
I wouldn't do that.
Nah, I got what you're
You
saying.
see what I'm saying? But if we was doing something like a family something, like if it was one of their birthdays and they was like, "Dad, I want my brother to come,"
Right.
that I would do.
But if the shoe was on the other foot, if it was her, and she said, if it was her, all right, y'all got a kid together, and he said, hey, you got a kid with her, and she has 2 kids with him, and he said, hey, I'm going to Fulham for the week. I'm going to take little Chris too.
No,
Can little Chris come?
I'm talking about the same thing I was saying.
That's what I'm saying. Can little Chris come? Or can Deanie Weenie come?
I was going to say that. So
can Deanie Weenie come with us with your ex-wife?
And then it depends on the relationship. Y'all could be cool though. You know what I'm saying?
Right, so that's not what I want to say.
It could be cool because y'all
same thing with you, Fat.
Y'all could be cool.
So all right, so it's funny you say that because I got my son 6 and he has a newborn brother.
Right.
Of course, he's not for me.
Right.
But now, when he becomes older, and he could say, "Hey, Daddy, I want to go to wherever, and I want to bring my brother with me. Can he come?" I'll let him to come. I'm not thinking about bringing the kid with me at all.
Right.
And it ain't even my decision. I'll put it out there.
It's not even in my mind to think about incorporating his little brother in anything that I do with my son. However, if my son brings up he wants to do something with his little brother,
right,
9 times out of 10 I'm gonna include him in the activity. Now it may go reverse. Little bro might be like, you know, bro, can you ask your daddy, can you go with me? Because I'm going this place with my daddy. Now I'm gonna have a conversation with mom. I'm gonna have a conversation with the dad.
And just like you were as like, hey,
now what are you gonna say? What do you want to
was,
say to the dad? What is that
conversation?
How would that conversation?
It'll be along the lines of, listen, it depends on what y'all rapport is prior to that. But I don't even know who my son's mom's baby dad is now. It's none of my business.
So it's a no automatically because we haven't even met. Hey, it's a no automatically because we haven't even met.
Well, what if he say, hey, I'm going to take Deanie Weenie?
It's a no automatically because me and him haven't even met.
Right.
Now, does him and Deanie Weenie have a relationship?
I don't even know.
That's the thing. I will incorporate all of that into
because you gotta have a relationship with him too. If
not necessarily, but I gotta at least understand.
We have to at least meet.
I mean, you don't have no beef with that.
And you want to at least fill him out, but you want to have a conversation with him to fill him out, though.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? And that's the same thing I would do.
I'll have a conversation.
Crazy shit going
right. I have a conversation with him, my son's mom, my son,
all together.
No, separately.
Okay.
Because she can be just advocating for the nigga because he's right there.
Right.
Or vice versa.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So no. We're gonna have separate conversations with each other, and then we just go from there. And this shit look like it seemed like cool.
How you feel about that?
Go ahead. Because I don't want to separate my son from his brother.
Children get camaraderie. The children already play with each other. Because I watch I don't have children, so it's hard for me to really to see how y'all feel, how you touch on it. But I got nieces and nephews, and they all mesh with each other. Like you know what I'm saying? My nieces come over, they all got different uncles and pops and dads. You know what I'm saying? But when they get together, they stay with each other's houses and like that. So why not?
See me, I'm more of a hands-on uncle.
And I want to see what's going on. Let me come stay with my house so I can observe how they meshing. Maybe they on some freak nut shit. I got to intervene.
But he ain't going to do that when you around your
Right, he ain't going to do that when you're around.
He ain't going to pull that off. He ain't going to build his best behavior.
See me, I'm a hands-on.
So that's the thing.
Me, I'm a hands-on uncle.
That's the thing.
That's what I'm saying.
He's going to be in this motherfucker best. He's going to be in this joint like this. Oh, you want to get called on by the teacher? Want to work the projector?
So how can you trust your son around this nigga that you don't know?
No, but that's why you have a conversation with your kid because your kid is innocent. He don't know no better. He going to tell you what he do, what he don't do, because he's not going to understand fully what his agenda is. Whereas we could depict from the moves that the dad or whoever it is making to know whether he's up to some shit or Like I'll ask him like shit like, do he touch you? How he let you go to the bathroom on your own? Does he do this? Like there's certain questions you can ask your son or your child, and they don't even dig.
They'll be honest,
right?
And some real shit is some shit that I do. My behavioral health approach is do some play therapy with him.
There you go. You can do all that.
Working behavioral health
is way you start talking.
Like, cause we all
I went to school for behavioral health.
Right. But you know
you got common sense,
but
man.
you know the behavior.
You
know, it's all common sense. So you know the behavior. So like you said, you would be able to, like you said, you have that conversation with your son.
Yeah.
So like I said, like I'm just asking, so we all.
It depends on the situation,
and it depends because we know something. Like I have a friend who took on Cobbs. And my other friend, who, like, he took on this stepdaughter and raised her as his own, and they wasn't together no more.
Right.
But she adapted to him, and he took on that. And I kudos to him. I salute him for that. But that's love. And I got another friend that did the, and I got another friend that did the same thing. He took the son. He had the daughter with the older daughter, but every time she went with her dad, the son wanted to go with her. So he was like, "Fuck it, come on, let me go." But you can't tell him that's not his dad to this day.
There you go.
And you never will rob him of that glory. You know what I mean? Because he, on some shit.
Right.
And that's how it goes. And like I said, but you gotta be careful with the ones you choose to be with.
No question. You definitely gotta listen. You gotta do the whole screening concept. You gotta do the whole screening, situation. Like you gotta do that because, and then you gotta go off your intuition too. Right. Your gut. Like when you feel like, this ain't right, this seems a little fishy, and there ain't nothing wrong with pumping the brakes on that. Nothing whatsoever. But yeah.
All right. The next topic. We still on Love and Life. So we had entertainment. So this is still Love and Life. Jordan Sparks thinks that not letting your man have a female friend is toxic.
Not?
By not letting your man have a female friend is toxic. Jordan Sparks, the singer, she won American Idol.
Yeah.
You might as well open that up. She feels as though like not letting your man having a friend is toxic.
All right.
And it is.
Nah, listen. So
you can't tell.
Listen, right? I don't.
I got a lot of female. Not to cut you off,
right.
but I grew up. First of all, the block I grew up on was nothing but females. It was only like 3 guys on the block, and all the girls was females. So we all grew up together, and we learned shit, and we grew up, and they still my best friends to this day. And I have a lot of other females that I went to Lincoln with. Deej and certain females like that. Like me and Deej been cool.
So I got cut them off because you don't want me to know.
Me and Deej knew of each other in South Philly, but me and Deej ain't get cool until we went to college.
Right.
But we know all the same people. We family.
My Benny?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
That's my fam.
Yeah.
We know all the same. That's my fam.
Yeah.
My fam. Our fams is fam.
So let me ask you this, and I'm gonna go off what I'm about to ask you. If those same females, not saying you want not all of them, but if a couple of them that may look good or whatever, like you supposed to, you were single, would you take it?
No.
Yeah.
They ain't your motherfucking friends then, dog.
No.
They are my friends.
Listen, right? No. They are my friends.
You can fuck friends,
that,
bro.
I wanna answer
You can
for
have
that.
sex with friends,
No.
bro.
He said no. He went through this whole soliloquy about people that he went to school with, that he know from the neighborhood, this, that, and the third.
Okay.
And then I said, well, okay. I said, I posed the question. So if you had an opportunity with some of the ones that you may find attractive, whatever it may be, would you fuck them? And he said, yeah. And I said, they ain't your
Not all of them, but
They ain't your
some.
friends.
But some of them.
So this is my thing. And I'm a true believer. I'm a true believer of this. I'm gonna look in the camera. Anybody that I ever date or I'm with, I'm gonna never have a best friend as a girl. It's never gonna happen. You know why? You know why? Because the thing is that if a woman that I'm cool with like that, and we supposed to be best friends, first of all, we're not gonna be best friends because I'm gonna look at you in a sexual way. Like straight up. Men do that shit.
Podcast.
Men do that shit because they want to be that dick in the glass that they break when their man doing them wrong, or they had a bad breakup, or they may have went on a bad date, whatever it may be, they be depressed, however it may be, they want to be that, that guy, they want to take that opportunity to jump in and go ahead and jump up and down with you. Why am I going to bullshit the woman that I'm with to kick it like I got best friends as women? No, when I want to make this clear, I'm cool with a lot of shorties. I am. People I either dealt with, people I met throughout the years, people I grew up with, whatever it may be, we work together. We cool. Right. Everything copacetic, but you're not the same as my best friends is men. Right. I got men that are best friends.
Right.
It's women that I can confide with. I got sisters, cousins, aunts, You understand what I'm saying? And then there's women that I've either dealt with or that I met in passing throughout my years that I may consult with certain situations. But I can never say that a woman is my best friend.
Well,
you're not.
I'm gonna say this.
You're not.
Well, I'm gonna say this as a younger. I'm gonna say this as a younger guy, as a younger teenager. I had, and I had a woman that was a best friend.
Okay.
And
I ain't talking about you.
And no. And we wound up having sex with each other. And that's because. And I'm keeping it 100.
You're a heterosexual man.
Exactly.
You have your inhibitions.
But I have some women that I am best friends with that I've never thought of sexually.
And that's
so I have that
why,
too.
And why is that?
Because he's not attracted
Bro,
to him.
Because either A, you're not attracted to him, or B, they made it known that you don't stand a chance.
No, and it's not that.
That's what it is.
Right.
That's what it is.
That's what it
is.
I just tried, but it didn't go there, so I accepted it. We came to terms with it.
And you know your stand. You know your place. You know your place.
Straight up. You're not going to listen, right? If you know from the rip, the shorty keep it like, listen, man, I gotta do. We ain't gonna never go over. Don't overstep this ground because it never go there.
She don't have a dude, and she just don't feel you that way.
I'm just being hypothetical.
Right.
If you know, if she makes it known from the rip that she'll never let you cross that line, you know not to overstep it. You know not to go on and slide in the DM. You know not to say certain shit or do whatever because you know you don't want to be rejected.
You don't feel like a nut.
You don't want to like a nut,
and you don't want to fuck up.
You don't want to fuck up what you got going on. Right. So. Come on, man.
Right,
so when dudes do that, I be looking at niggas like, really, nigga. And I'm not gonna sit up here and make it seem like there's women that got dudes as best friend because they do.
Said they was my sisters, but
if you wanna do a little, you wanna do it like you wanna.
Okay, let's put it like this. So I have women that I want to linking with.
Me too.
We
cool.
I consider my East Woon Coons, and I never looked at them like that.
We cool. Hello.
And their bodies might be crazy.
Right.
And they might
Same
be hella good looking.
Same here. However.
And I might still be like, in my mind, like, yo, I'll fuck the shit out of her. But at the same time, at one point I said that in my mind, but at the same time I was like, I fuck. You know what I mean? I can't.
Right, and that's fine. They might have said it right. You might have said the same thing
about
you.
Women think the same way, but at the same time, that's what I'm saying. Like, so you can have friends that's women.
But you gotta
my best friend is a woman.
But you gotta factor in the
like he just said it.
Listen, right? But you gotta factor in.
He said he.
But you was right. It was a sexual attraction in the beginning that made me want. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
I made it known that. No, nigga.
So you had to respect her for something else.
There you go.
So you had to switch. So you had to switch it up.
Women can be friends with you and it not be sexual and not.
There's niggas that can do that because they may not be attracted to the show.
I mean, they have to be ugly. But a bad bitch, a bad bitch. And that's how niggas thinking about how I'm gonna pop. But
that goes off of your taste. Like you may think a bad bitch bad, but I may not think she bad.
But I'm just saying your taste.
According to how you right.
Wherever bitch you.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
But like you said,
I love women.
If they put it out and they put it from the beginning, like, hey, this is what it is. It ain't gonna be nothing more.
But you also gotta. I ain't gonna cut you off.
They gotta be out there.
Right.
They gotta speak like that.
Right. But you also gotta factor in too. If y'all already cool, you already then pretty much crushed.
Right.
The misconception from the rip, because the first thing you want to be before you even emotional. I mean, you want to be affectionate with somebody that you connect with, somebody that you cool with, somebody you could talk about anything with. So if you're already cool, you already done nipped that shit. That's already a bucket.
That's how a lot of people.
So now what's next?
Good show.
No, what's next? We're gonna see what this. I'm gonna slide this chumpy in there and see what it's talking about. But I'm gonna say on right. Or
I was in a relationship for 5 years with a woman, and she knew I had a best friend. Every time I'd be laying in bed, Ryan would call me, and I'd be over Lil house, and then Ryan like, what Lil could Lil like, Ryan, I made this, that, and third. They would talk before. They never really hung out. Right. But she accepted this is what I had before you. And there was times Rhonda had men, and then they wasn't there, and we was always consistent in each other's life. So we said, fuck it. No matter who we messing with, we gonna always have our bond, and they gonna accept that.
Right.
My name Ronald, her name Rhonda. My dad named Ronald, her dad named Ronald.
Right.
God put us together with each other. Like, I was down and out, I could go sleep on the floor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No rap, eat at her crib. No men was letting me do that. That's my best friend.
Right, no, and I'm not discounting that.
But because you never came at her sexually.
No, in the beginning, when she first came to the block, I used to sell weed. She used to cop bud off me.
So
I
you
used to
tried.
was nice as shit. I'm like, damn, don't you let me like that? But you feel me? Like,
That's facts up.
Right.
But
You
then
right
start
there,
playing
box.
me. Then I got cool with the family.
There you go.
Next you know, I sell
You already
my
said that.
homie.
You already
Next you
first said
it's
that
the
was
reality
right
of
there,
that
box.
shit, though.
Yeah,
Shit, though.
Right, exactly. So he shot his shot.
Yeah, I shot my. That's why when you said that, you fucked me up. You said it was at least if you had to be made it known. She made it known it wasn't
There
gonna
you
be
go.
that.
There you go. But it's niggas that's holding on. That the shorty ain't said shit.
Right.
They still holding on like maybe I should have. It's the door is this fucking this. It's called this
friend zone.
I could stick my big toe in there and maybe able to pry it open and then
The friend zone. It's called the friend zone.
Listen, man.
My best friend, I don't want her to be my girl. She too feisty. Fuck that.
I mean, listen, man, and I'm not discounting nobody that I'm cool, any shorty that I'm cool with. We friends. Listen, man, we great. I don't want to change none of that. But I'm just saying, I don't have a girl as a best friend of mine. My best friends are niggas.
See, and
I'm not looking at them in no type of sexual way
I ain't gonna tell you,
whatsoever.
when I was in high school, I had a best friend that was a female. I never look.
I never had
Look.
Me neither.
Listen.
I don't think I'm never going to do it.
Listen. Lanisha Turner. Shout out Niche. Lanisha Turner was my best fucking. Listen, that was my best fucking friend in high school.
Oh shit.
Lanisha Turner was my best fucking female friend in high school. That was my motherfucking road dog.
Holla at Bush. God bless you.
Listen, she was my road dog. We lived right down the street from each other.
Right.
I never had a sexual interest with her. I used to mess with her girlfriend.
Cool.
But that was my motherfucker. Ed, you remember Ed that went to Barrett with y'all? Ed Turner?
I didn't go to Barrett though, but I knew you talking about.
Ed, fucking Ed.
Paris,
Yeah.
middle school.
Yep. That was my motherfucker. Listen, Denise was my dog. But like I said, like you said, that's cool.
Yeah.
But that was my motherfucking dog, and I ain't had no sexual preference with Denise. But that was my
Niggas be on angles, dog.
What niggas do be angry?
Straight
That's
up.
why niggas can't be my best friend.
There you go.
I had girls
shit.
talking about
Yeah,
dating
they
my
got big
sister.
degree.
Wait a minute.
So
They just sister, but they just sucking
it
your
was
dick.
my sister. That's
Right,
my
after-
brother.
after
That's
track
you
practice.
sucking my dick though. Yes, she was.
Sucking his
Next
dick
time,
after
my
track
fault.
practice.
Next time.
Men are the happiest when women share 40% of the household. Yeah, so men are happiest when women are paying their fair
Okay.
share.
I'm just happy
Man talking.
when you both parties understand the situation.
No, I live with a woman. I live with a
With a
woman.
woman.
With a woman. And you know,
I did too.
I live with a woman.
Women.
Okay.
You know, and you know, shit, she work, I work, we split a lot of shit.
But guess
Now,
what?
and it'd be a lot of times,
But
it'd be a lot of times,
Will
it'd
go
be a
loud on
but
you,
it'd
dog.
be a lot of times where it'd be like, you know, I pay for shit, and she pay for shit. You know what I mean? On some shit. And it works. You know, it works.
You gotta go both ways.
It works both
Now,
ways.
now this is the thing.
And if I had the job to where I could be able to pay for
Cover
everything,
then you do it.
then I would do it.
Right, and it should be that way vice versa. If you fell off and she had to hold it down, if it's not that way, then get the fuck out.
Y'all about to get ripped online because these shorties on here be like, niggas gotta pay for all this.
Well, they the broke bitches.
But you want the same benefits as a
That's
man.
the bitch. That's the
you want to
bitch.
bitch
That's
yourself
bitch in the
same
in the welfare
category.
program down on City Hall down at the guy.
It's hard out here, sisters. Hold us down. We hold you
Listen,
down.
right?
Wait.
Listen,
This
I've always
this is
worked.
this is
I've
how
always
feeble-minded
worked.
people
Ain't no
think.
wrong with
You
that.
I've
don't
always
think,
worked.
we don't think with that mentality. The mentality is, as long as them bills is paid,
Right.
as long as ain't no motherfucking eviction notice coming to you,
That's
ain't
all that
no
matters.
motherfucking
Listen, I've been working
I'm
since
sorry.
I was
I'm
14.
lucky.
No, I've been working. No, I know
before
what you're
closure.
saying.
No, and I was married, to a woman that
You
made
only
me
buy
money.
them chicken wings off you. How much you pay for it?
Yo, we live.
Bro, what they fat so assholes, bro.
Cuz I can take you to a chicken wing spot. I take you to Crown on the way home. I can take you to Crown on the way home, nigga.
But listen,
It's a podcast. Go ahead.
Excuse me. I was just going to say that it goes according to your household income. You know what I'm saying? So if a woman wants the same, notoriety or to be on the same, level as a man, because a lot of women want the equality. They fight for that, which is understandable and that's totally cool. But at the same time, don't act like all of a sudden when it comes down to that motherfucking money being paid or them bills being paid, now you want to fall back into the damsel of distress.
Right,
you know what I mean? Like,
nigga,
there's nothing wrong with a man that can pay all the bills. There's nothing wrong with a man that can pay half the bills. And there's nothing wrong with a man that can pay a portion of the bills. It all goes on to where their income is and what they're able to bring in. You understand what I'm saying? Because when it's all said and done, it's all about being able to tolerate each other and be able to share the same space. Straight up. So if you're able to do that and you may pay more than him, however, it's a nice little utopia and where you stand at, leave it what it is. Don't fuck it up. Don't try to change shit because you see motherfucking Shorty Cash Doll and said some shit in a song or fucking Meg Thee Stallion and said something.
Right.
And, don't go off them. Them bitches got money of their own. They don't need no nigga.
She don't even wash her pussy.
So listen. What they say? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Straight up. Leave it as is. Let the shit roll. Let it be that because financial shit be the demise of so many relationships, man. And that shit don't have to be that way because you be stuck on stereotypes of what you see online or what other people, the other outside chatter. Don't let that shit interfere with what you got going on. If it's working, y'all roll, let it roll. Let it roll. I'm sorry, my bad. I don't know.
You good? No, you good, bro. And your perspective was great. We that shit was all that. Bro.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
So all right. A fucking teenager unplugged her grandfather life support to charge her iPhone.
Come on, man. That shit ain't even real, man.
Is that serious? That's real?
Yeah.
No, man.
I'm just putting it up there.
Crazy, bro.
It's amazing how people be so amazed by the phone and shit. And that's all we're trying to say. Is the phone is the death of motherfuckers, man. She
literally.
She's right.
Crazy.
Like I've been offline till tonight. I just went on.
If you listen, right, if our grandfather is on his deathbed on his life support, or whatever machine that's able or apparatus that's keeping him alive, and you unplug that shit for your phone, you gonna be on the motherfucking machine right after his ass. You hear me? I'm putting these motherfucking hands to use.
Hands on you.
Like
in the hospital.
Yo, what the fuck?
Fucking you up.
I hope that's not real.
No, that shit real, bro.
I believe it too.
That shit real.
Listen,
That shit real. And that
people are dumb.
These motherfuckers
Really fucking stupid, man.
Right.
You don't tell you that's the Five Below, get a
charger and charge that shit in the fucking
Go to the fucking corner store or something. Go to a gas station.
Hallway.
Yeah, go knock on somebody else's door.
Every hospital room got a charger.
They was in the hospital.
It's in the hospital. Yeah.
Man, you go to the motherfucking nursing station.
Exactly.
You know them nurses, they want to take on the pictures anyway.
It's a room with all the different chargers.
That's the dumbest shit
Where
I've
you
ever
can charge
heard.
your
That
shit.
can't be real. I don't believe that, man. I can't.
Well, an LAPD officer was on leave after he was caught fondling the corpse.
Come on, man. That shit real.
Right,
That's
it was
not
white.
bad. Come on, man.
He was white.
Oh, I knew it. See,
Podcast.
bang. Man,
Man, come on,
lock
man.
his dumb. Well, whatever. I don't even know what crime that would be considered.
That's what I mean. He's sick, man. He need help.
Yeah.
Somebody got help.
Because anytime you touch a dead body,
I don't even want to see the body. I don't give a fuck how
Well,
close
it's-
it was.
it's so
they
crazy.
didn't say if it was old, if it was white, if it was
Sick.
black.
It don't matter.
It don't matter what it is.
Right,
Listen, right.
of course.
It's beautiful women out here, and I see them dead. I ain't sitting up there and I'm gonna rub Beyonce titties while she dead.
Right.
I don't want none of that.
I don't want no dead Beyonce
Ah,
titty.
man.
I want live Beyonce titty.
Flaking ass boobs.
Man,
Fuck outta here.
listen,
He
man,
on some-
that's weird. Next.
Alright,
Sorry. You
let's
put the
see.
page over, didn't you?
Huh?
You put the page over, didn't you?
Yeah, I flipped the page. 6 tips to being high or drunk around your family during the holiday season. So it's 4 of us. So we all can come up with 4,
So it'll be 24.
and then add 2.
It's gonna be 24.
So we all come up with 3.
We come up with 4 and add 2. So the first tip is, I would say, is when you smoke, you grab your cousins, y'all go
to the car,
right, or walk up. No, go to the car. Y'all smoke outside, because if you smoke in the car, all the smoke won't be on you. You smoke outside. You smoke outside, and the air will kill all that shit. You know what I mean? You smoke outside. Then when you come back in the house, tip number 2, you don't look nobody straight in the face. Don't look nobody straight in the face. That's tip number 2. Don't look nobody straight in the face. Chris, what you got?
Nigga, you got 2 more to do, don't you?
No, it's 6 altogether.
Wear gloves.
6 altogether. Oh, okay.
Right.
Wear gloves when you're passing the weed.
Wear gloves.
Yeah. That's the number 1 tip. Let me smell your fingers. You out there smoking?
That determines.
One crazy though.
You gotta have your smokers with
No, man, my family, you already know.
Your
My number 1 tip,
right.
no, tip of my family, my man, is this. You let everybody know you got the weed, because you gonna come up that day. Because everybody in my fucking family smoke. So when you come in smelling like weed, you might make $20-$40. Like, where the fuck
You
that's
might make like a bean.
No, that's real shit.
You might make like a bean.
You might make a bean. That's like my family, bro. I was the weed man growing up, so I'm coming, motherfuckers come out the day, I'm coming up. I know my aunt want some weed, my uncle gonna want some weed. I'm gonna come up with at least a bean today. I make sure I go get me an ounce of weed. I get in front of them. Some bud. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Right there.
Real shit.
Definitely.
Shit, I learned.
I don't tip the high, the get high.
Or drunk.
Or drink. Well,
Oh yeah, you old.
I grew up with a bunch of around a bunch of weed smokers.
Yeah, baby.
Right above you.
Yeah, I grew up around a bunch of weed smokers, so it's kind of hard. Like y'all to touch base with everything, pretty much.
Yeah.
Or drunk.
Well, they drink a little bit, but I'm talking about like the weed. The weed is what really like.
Or you know what? You make sure you get your cousins together.
Right.
And y'all gather up outside.
Right.
Y'all gather up early.
I can't think of nothing different other than what y'all said, man, because I pretty much touch base with everything. You know what I mean?
Alright, we got, fucking Patrick Patterson. Patrick Patterson referred all.
Basketball player.
He played for the Clippers.
Oh yeah.
He referred.
Patrick Beverly.
No, Patrick Patterson.
See, Patrick Beverly was the only nigga I know.
He referred to all black women as the fucking bulldogs and shit.
Fuck him.
And reference to what?
Fuck him, man.
He said
fuck that nigga.
All black women
He's a
are
fucking
bulldogs.
dickhead.
Bulldogs as far as what?
He's a
Far
fucking
like
fool, bro.
Trying to get men
He's the most
and
beautiful,
just
precious
being them.
thing on this fucking earth.
On
He's
some
a
shit.
goddamn idiot.
He married to a white woman,
Never mind. Never
but
mind.
idiot.
he made a whole thing about
Idiot, man.
he made a whole thing about black
I
women
don't even swear. I'm done getting high, man.
being
Fuck, this is
podcast.
God damn, man.
Yeah, but he made a whole thing about black.
So basically, Patrick Patterson was getting dissed by a bunch of black women as growing up. He probably was ridiculed by them, to whereas he felt the need that he can only get, satisfaction by dealing with a white woman, hence him being married to one.
Right.
And then on top of that, now that you're married to a white woman, now you want to condemn all black women.
Right.
Come on,
Man,
man.
how foolish is
Because
this,
if you calling every black woman,
bro, but every black woman ain't the same.
You
Like,
can't generalize black women like
you
that.
calling your mom, your sister, your aunt,
they
your grandma,
Everybody in your family.
like all them bulldogs. Like seriously,
He's a damn fool.
like that's
you
crazy.
Think, what the Chinese do? I can order this shit. Like, right, this shit get real hit. Niggas is blowing L like 10 L's, nigga.
It's the podcast.
I'm like 10 joints. 10 joints in this joint. Trying to take something back, bro.
Listen,
So sports.
It's the podcast.
About to wrap it up. Let's get into these sports.
So we got sports and we got the slipping ass nigga of the week. We're gonna wrap this shit up. And then we got a couple more topics to talk
You say you
about.
slipping who?
Well, we got a topic called the slipping ass nigga of the week. So every week.
So we got Melo. Melo been balling doing his thing. He's one of my favorite players. He's with the Blazers now.
You already know
Agent 00.
He got Duckworth number.
You know what I'm saying?
Legend.
Lunge is a serious.
Well, if y'all don't know, I'm already a diehard Blazer fan.
Diehard Blazers fan.
It definitely was like a spark plug for our team because there was a lot of injuries. We were struggling to score. Defense still bad, but Melo coming in number one, we've been wanting Carmelo Anthony, and he just finally came around. Well, I'm gonna say he came around, but he was available for us to go ahead and extend the olive branch to get him. We wanted him when he went to Houston and when he went to OKC, and he got traded to those places. But I mean, he had a say in where he wanted to go. But he's accepted his role. He's playing well. He's doing definitely what I expected him to do. But yeah, so shout out to Melo, shout out to the Blazers, go Blazers.
Yeah, shout out to Melo, man. I definitely agree with that. I'm glad he got somewhere. They was hating on him, man. Some bullshit was going on.
Yeah,
he ain't
Colin Kaepernick.
It was Colin Kaepernick. Going on with that situation? That was weird.
I think that part of the reason why Melo went through what he went through is because his ego was in his way. He didn't want to accept the role of coming off the bench or playing a secondary or a third role on a team. But you gotta understand, the worst thing about athletes is their ego. Like some people don't want to accept the fact that you may have lost a step. People who are better than you, or you passed your time. And the league changes. You know what I'm saying? So with that, Melo wasn't willing to embrace that, and that's what kind of like held him back. And then he had like a bad rep behind him. But from what I see, he's a team player, man. He understands. So maybe all that humbled him to the point where he's like, man, he balled. And the thing about it is that what I do like about Portland, not just because they're my team, but they recognize how good he is, and they give him the ball and they let him do him. They utilize him to the fullest of their capability. Let him do him. I want this podcast to hurry up so I can finish watching this Laker Blazer.
You got the Sixers.
I don't know what's up.
I can't even say nothing. I don't even watch them no more.
Listen, man. They just been on some bullshit.
No,
they've been winning and they've been playing pretty good.
They're undefeated at home.
Yeah, they are undefeated at home, but it's a lot of little shit.
I feel like, not only am I a Blazer fan, but I'm a fan of sports and just basketball in general. One of many sports I like. My thing with the Sixers is that, number one, you got a point guard that's 6'10", they don't want to shoot no type of jump shot.
And not even a 15-foot.
When you looked at his workouts early this year, Rico Rhymes and so on and so forth, he was shooting J's,
all types of
threes, step backs, and all that. And it's just like, damn, when you come in a regular season, what are you afraid that you may miss? Like, I don't get it, because when it's going to come down to, I think what Elton Brand going to address this, though. He's going to get y'all some shooters. But when it comes to the playoffs, teams look at your tendencies. They know where you want to go left, whether you want to go right, where you want to pull up, whether you want to do this, whatever. They know your strengths and your weaknesses, and they're going to work till you work towards your weaknesses. So everybody knows in the league, like Stevie Wonder can see that you don't like to shoot jump shots. So they're going to back off of you and make you shoot. But if you're going to do what you did like you did in Toronto, and it's left it on Embiid and motherfucking Jimmy Butler and Tobias Harris, y'all going to be right out the motherfucking playoffs again. So you're going to need to get some shooters. I think they should have never let motherfucking J.J. Redick go, to be honest. That was a foolish move. So they may be able to get somebody else before the trade deadline, which is in February. So you got some time. And you can't even trade for nobody until the 14th of this month anyway. So who knows what they have in store. But
then we gotta give up somebody good if we're gonna get somebody good. So that's the bad part about it.
But Brady got no problem passing on no picks, no nothing. Like he'll pull the trigger. So I respect him in that regard because he knows it's about winning right now. So yeah, but the Sixers definitely got the talent to come out the East if they put the right pieces together. Because a lot of people slept on Toronto. Well, you already know about the Bucks, but Toronto and the Heat.
I just think
something to really look at, man. Like straight up.
Deion Wade is balling right now?
Deion Wade is somewhere motherfucking recouping from that edible that he fucking ate.
He ain't getting no
yeah, I mean, he guaranteed his money, and he's with the team. I don't know his status with him, but the thing about it is that like he basically admitted that he was taking weed.
Right.
So it depends on how the league gonna handle that. I don't know.
Depends on
The drug anti-drug policy, whatever with the NFL, NBA.
Certain amount of games.
But they got dudes that step right into his spot and took his spot. You got Tyler Hero, and you got the boy Nunn, who be balling. So he got his money.
Damn,
but he is tough. But he got a head case.
It's a young league. And it gets younger every day.
Well, good luck to the Sixers. Y'all ain't in our conference anyway, man. We'll see. I mean, how that pan out.
Y'all not coming out of the
West. No, I don't think so.
We'll stick with Philly.
We thank y'all for coming out tonight. You know.
Cowboys,
Eagles, Cowboys.
What's that, Terrell?
No. What's that? No, not Terrell Pryor. What's the other one? From the Ravens. 49ers announcement. Who said something about?
We're talking about the quarterback.
Yep.
All right. Well, we want to go to Cowboys first. Or you want?
Let's go to the Cowboys.
They bums.
Next.
Eagles, they bums.
Eagles,
Bums.
Next.
But the slipping ass nigga of the week is the announcer for the 49ers.
Said only the bull Terrell only good because
his hands are so dark.
Yeah.
And he can cover the play action.
He might be right though. He might be right though. That's the fucked up thing about it.
It was the wrong word.
It was the wrong word.
You mean Lamar Jackson?
Yeah, Lamar Jackson.
Why was he even thinking like that? He's a wild nigga.
Well, see, okay. Now I got an idea of what he meant, but he worded it the wrong way. You don't say because the only reason why he's successful is because his ball fakes. Pause. His ball fakes are because the ball is similar to the complexion of his body or of him. No, you can say he has a very effective play action because he's able to disguise the ball very well. In your mind, you can sit up here and be saying how you feel, but you gotta word it a certain way. You still have your job right now, dumbass. If you just said it in a way to whereas you're not looking like no fucking dumbass racist. Who the fuck is gonna sit up here and say, oh man, because the ball is a pigskin look like the pigment of a black man, that's why he's able to be successful. Lamar Jackson is successful because Lamar Jackson is a fucking beast.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson can run the ball, he's elusive, he's slippery, and on top of that, he has just enough accuracy where you gotta respect his fucking passing ability too. So he leaves you off balance. So don't take away from that man's talents because he's fucking black to say some dumbass shit out your mouth about him. He can't, only reason why he's successful because of his ball fakes. Shut up, man.
New age Vic.
Right, exactly. Like, he's better than Michael Vick.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So, needless to say, dude is a whatever the fuck, slipping ass nigga, a week, month, year, and just the straight stupidity. Like, come on, man, you don't do that. Don't diminish that man's talents and his accomplishments because of the fact that he want to come on, because you lost. Yeah. You lost.
So the slipping ass nigga of the week. Thank y'all for coming out. I don't know where Butchie at. He might have had a little bit too much to drink, too much to smoke.
One of the two.
Definitely thank y'all for coming out.
All right.
See y'all next week.
Signing off.
Bless y'all. Thank you.